Thank you though. All right, that makes me okay. I barely started, so that's okay. All right, so the steps to install the Screencastify are right here. Now, if you would like for me to show you, or you would like to volunteer, you can just say, okay, I volunteer, I can share my screen, and I can guide you step by step on how to install the Chrome extension if you haven't have it ready. So the steps are really, really easy. So do I have a volunteer? Hello?
I will.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and then you can share.
Okay, how do I share my screen? I've never done it with Zoom. I usually use Google Meet.
Oh, okay. So there's a green button on the bottom of your
Okay.
with you said share screen.
Yes.
And then you
Okay.
can share your desktop as well, and also try to share the audio as well. Okay, thank you.
How do I do that? Oh, okay. Oh, it's gone.
Okay,
oh, wait.
So now you can do it.
But all I get is you.
You're still there.
I'm still there?
Yeah, okay, now I have you share your screen. So you're gonna okay, go ahead and go to the next tab. And then on that tab, you can go to Chrome Web Store. So you click on your new tab.
Where is that? Sorry.
It's the plus next to the Zoom, the tab on the top. That's the plus on the top of your browser. Yeah,
Oh
there's a plus sign. You see? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So there's a plus. There's an X where it says post attending Zoom. That's the tab. And then you can just click on add. And then it will open another tab for you. So the plus on the very top of your window. There's a plus sign.
That's an X.
That's an X. So move toward your, yes, your right. More to your right.
I don't see a plus.
Okay, then you can just go ahead and click on that right there, zoom.us. You can click on and you can go ahead and type Chrome Web Store.
Oh,
okay.
Right there.
There, yep.
Then go to here.
And to, yes. Click on that. And then on the search store, you're gonna click Screencastify.
Down here, where's
search the store in the box.
Screencastify.
Yep, you got it. Castify. So I think it's one word. Screencastify. And then I think you are going to the I, the SI. It just.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You type way too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
And then you click on that. You're gonna click on the blue where it said add to Chrome. Add Chrome.
Here?
You got it. And then add extension. That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna also show you the next step, which is how to register. Okay, so right now you already have the extension. You see it pop up on your window browser, your Chrome browser. Next to the read and write, you see it pop up, the little circle. Go ahead and click on it. So it's on your right hand side, on the top where the search engine. Do you see how it says Screencastify Screen Video Recorder has been added to Chrome, that box?
Up here.
Yes. Right, and then so you see how there's a circle, there's an extension already for you right there?
I think the pictures are causing you. I have to move the pictures. So I'm sorry, then do what?
Oh, you can move. And then go ahead and click on that extension.
This?
No, not yeah, on the where it pop up where it's highlighted, right next to the read and write Chrome extension, the RW, next to your name. So it's between the B and then the RW. It's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it. So click on that. That is the extension.
This one?
Mm-hmm. So now you can click on it so that you can log in. So you're gonna use your sign in with Google, right? You have this is your work laptop, I assume.
Yes.
So you can sign in with Google.
And then click it again, I guess.
Yes. Okay. All right, perfect. Now you have your Screencastify account and you're ready to record.
Thank you.
All right. And so it's going to tell you to get permission. So everyone, if you have not add the Chrome extension to your web browser, then you are going to have to give permission to them. Okay, so you're going to click next. And then, yeah, you have to allow. Okay, and then we're going to pick as an educator. Okay. Yay, you got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, if you would like to go ahead and spend some time to do it right now, if not, then I'm going to move on to my next step, which is showing you how to record using Screencastify. Okay.
So then how do I get out of sharing my screen?
So, and on the top, it says stop sharing. So this red, you can just click stop sharing.
I'm sorry, I don't see it.
It's okay. I can do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. So you got the Chrome extension.
Thank you so much.
I also see that you have the read and write, and that is a very good extension too for the students. Okay, so if you wanted to do it, you can do it right now. It's just really fast if you can do it, or you can just wait until the end of my of this PD, then that's okay too. Okay, so I'm gonna send you the Google slide, my whole presentation, and on my slide I have attached a link here, kind of like a video of me showing step by step as well. Okay, and then right here, I forgot. I'm so sorry. What is your name? Barbara. She just showed it everyone, so that's what it is. But I also have a link that you can utilize if you don't want to watch me. You can watch the YouTuber, and I also include the user guide right here. So there's some resources for you. Okay, if you need to kind of refresh your memory, if you wanted to, if you decide to install your Screencastify. Okay, so. All right, so the next step I would like to show you is to record using your Screencastify. So I'm gonna show you first, and then you can try it later, or you can try it right now if you want to. That's okay with me. All right, and I also include on my slide a video just to kind of like a refresher. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I didn't know I have a volunteer, so I uninstalled mine. So I'm gonna do that right now. So on my web browser, I have a whole lot of extension. Okay. All right. All right. So when you ready to when you install your Chrome extension, again, it's gonna ask you to verify your account with just like what Barbara just did. However, you might want to go to screencastify.com, And to get the unlimited plan, you can go ahead and choose your plan. And when you start check out, you can just put in the code. Would you like me to show you how that looks like, or you're okay? Just give me like a thumbs up if you want to move on. Okay, great. All right, thank you. Okay, so to record, you click on your Screencastify. And it's gonna show you a few options. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to set it up again. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna click on the extension whenever you're ready to, like, let's just say you wanna cast your screen, cast a lesson that you wanna show your student. So you click on your extension here on your web browser, and it's gonna show you a few options. Browser tab, that's just like you are going to record that particular tab. If you, let's just say if you wanted to record this particular tab, then you stay on it. But if you wanted to record, you know that you're going to click more on other tabs, then you might want to do the desktop, and you can cast your whole entire desktop. And if you just want to have a quick message sent out to your students with your face, like a recording, then you can just click on webcam only. Okay, so just to be sure, when you record, you wanted to make sure that the volume, the microphone works. And as you can see, the bar is moving up and down. That means the mic works. So as far as you, I only have a few problems with other before, but so far Screencastify has been wonderful with the mic. Okay, and then you have to select your cam to FaceTime HD cam, and then that's when you are gonna start, the webcam is gonna be ready for you. Okay, I normally don't like to show my face, so I normally just do the desktop. I'm gonna show you how to record with your desktop. So when I click on record like this, it's gonna ask me a few options. So if you have a lot of tabs open or a lot of things open, it's gonna tell you to choose. So usually I only have this one, so I'm gonna share that. All right, so this, I'm ready to cast, and you're gonna have when you hear the ding, that means you're ready to record. Okay, so here is a few options when you record. Let's just say you're recording a lesson. You are going to use your cursor. You can click on focus mouse, and it's kind of like a little like light for you to kind of like where you want it to focus on. And what I like about Screencastify is that, let's just say that you are teaching a lesson, you can just write directly to your screen. So you can use your, because our laptop um, is touchpad, so you can actually write with your finger right on the screen. So I really like that option. Okay, and then if you like, you say you need to do something, you can just pause it. And my favorite part is that if I didn't really like what I record, I can just click on it again and I can restart. So I can click on my Screencastify extension, and it's telling me this is the restart. I can just redo right away. Or if I really don't like it, I make mistake, I can just, trash it right away. And once you stop, when you click stop, that means it's ready, right? So when I click stop, it's gonna take me to another tab. And this is amazing because on this tab right here, you can actually edit or trim your recording right away. Okay, so you can start, it's going to take a while for it to upload. I would say about 2 minutes. It depends on how long you're recording. So if your recording is under 5 minutes, it's really fast. And it's going to give you a whole list of options right here. Okay, all right. So I am going to pause here and see if you guys have any questions before I move on. if you have any questions so far, so good. Right. Okay, so I am going to move on to converting. Okay, so converting your recording. So I'm going to show you how to convert with using a few formats. Okay, so the first format that's my favorite is audio, and the next one is going to be the MP4, which is like the video, and then the shareable link. And if you want me to show you how to convert it into a QR code, if you use QR code, or if you have a website, you can also get the embedded code. I'm not sure if we want, but I normally just do the first three to convert it into an audio and an MP4 and get the link. That's the quickest way that I have been using to teach my lesson. Okay, so here, once you finish recording, this is my testing one, right? So I can just name it you can just name it right away. You can cut, you can trim it, okay? And okay, okay, so I just trim. Okay, and then you can trim the other way too. You just have to drag your the scissor part. Okay. All right. So to convert your recording into an audio, you are going to click Export Audio Only. Okay. So when I click Export Audio Only, it's gonna export to my my drive. So I already have it since I log on using my my Google account. I already have it in my drive. So in your drive, once you hit record on your very first recording, in your drive, you automatically have a folder called Screencastify. Okay, so it's just automatically done for you, which is I really like. I was like, oh wow, I didn't have to do that. So here is my Screencastify folder. So I've been recording a lot, so you see a hot mess here. But the one that I just did, which is called test, it showed up right away. You see? And so I know that it's ready for me to put into my, let's just say if you wanted to put in your Google Doc or like a document or Google slide, okay, then you can just do that, okay, right away. So that's one way that you can convert your recording to audio. Does anybody have any questions on that? You're good? Yes? Okay, so the next one is to export as an MP4. Okay, an MP4 is actually a video that you can actually attach to, let's just say if you want to attach to your Google Classroom, or you can also attach to your Google slide. It's just a video that you can just use whenever. And then the good thing about MP4 is that the student does not need to have internet to access that particular video. Okay, so you just have to click on export as MP4. Okay, so that, you see how it said download, but then it has an image of a cloud. That means whatever that you just did is only on your Google Drive. So if you just like, you really like that lesson and you want to keep it and you don't want to keep it on your slide, on your Google Drive, I mean, then you can just download it directly onto your desktop. So you're gonna have to click one more time, which is download, and this will save into your desktop. Okay, does that make sense? Good. I don't see your reaction. I only see a few people. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So, and then as you can see, there's so many. You can see right here, this is my most popular one. I can just click copy shareable link, and I know that my link is ready to share. So I can attach this to an email. I can attach it to, my Google's Google Slide. I use Google Slide a lot, so that's why I've been repeating. But yeah, so the shareable is ready copy, and once you click on it, I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit, okay? And here's another option for you. You can share it directly onto your Google Classroom. You can just click on it, and would you like to see that? Does anybody use Google Classroom?
I do. Yes,
Okay.
please.
I don't use it with my kinder, but my school, a lot of my teachers at school used it. And so if you can share a little bit, I can relay some information to them.
Okay, perfect. So when I click on Share to Classroom, so another window pop up, okay? And since I already log on to my my Google account, my Chrome, I can just select the class. So I have mine set up, and I can choose the actions, and I can just create an assignment. And since this is not an assignment, it's just a video that I wanted to share out, I can just do make an announcement or create material. So if I click on make an announcement, I click go, and then I just click, it's already shared right there for you. You see that? It's the material is already shared for you. But if you want, you can just go ahead and, because since I already click my link, my shareable link, I can just click it again, and the link will be right there for my student to click on. And then once you're ready, you can just click post. Okay, and that's one way you can share. Okay, I'm gonna pause, so just in case you have any questions, I can answer your questions right away. Okay, all right. So as you can see, there's other options as well. There's publish to YouTube. And then you're gonna get the embedded code, so that way you can embed it onto your website if you have a website. And if you want me to show you how to do that, I'm more than happy to show you that as well. Okay, and right here, since it's attached to it, the Chrome extension is already built in with Google, so everything that's Google related is all in here. So you can just, if you wanted to send it through to the students or to the parents, you can click send an email, and it will copy automatically for you. Now, and another thing I wanted to add on is that when you open your email, okay, you'll see the attachment, the little extension where for my for Screencastify, so that you can upload anything that's Screencastify related onto your email. So I really like that as well. Very convenient for, it's all in one place. Okay, all right. So I am going to move on to the next step if no one's having any question. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, so the next one I wanted to show you is how you can share Screencastify recordings with your students. Okay, so, I'm sorry, echo, sorry. All right, so here is how you can attach your link to a picture or text on Google Doc. Okay, so earlier I copy my shareable link, right? So what I can do is that I already made this. This kind of like, this is my shareable, my Screencastify link. I can just highlight it, and I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna add link. And then I'm gonna put the link there, and then I'm gonna click apply, okay? So when I do that to my text, all I do is when I come back to it, when I know I just can click on it, and my Screencastify will be there when my student click on it. Okay, there we go. Then this is their view if they click on it. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that? Y'all good? Yes? Okay. All right. And then another way is that sometimes I like to be all fancy and I wanted to have a picture. Let's just say I do benchmark and I want to have a benchmark, take this assessment, and I want to show you how they can do that, like a directions. And I put an image. Here I already added an image. But if you don't know how to add an image on, like let's just say Google Slide or Google Doc, you can just let me know. I can show you real fast. Does everybody know how to do that, right? Yeah? Okay. Right, just in case, so all I do is just click on insert and I insert an image from here and I just upload it from my, from my computer or search my website. So I got this. And so what I did is that I right click or I'm not right click. I'm gonna click on the picture and then I'm gonna go on insert and I'm gonna click on insert and I insert my Screencastify link there and then I just click apply and there you have the Screencastify right there. So when you get this, when you click on this image, what this is all about is me explaining what I just explained right now. I happen to record myself beforehand, so if you need to watch it again, you can, okay? All right, so does anybody have any questions on that? Are we good? We good? Yeah, all right, perfect. And then next is to attach your recording and add it directly onto your Google Slide or Google Doc. And this is the MP4 format that I was talking about, okay? So what I already attached my, this is my, the one, okay, so I'm gonna play it for you. So that way you know what it is once you open. So I always tell my student that, okay, you click on it and it doesn't work, just don't tell me that it doesn't work right away. Make sure that your cursor is turned into a Mickey Mouse and then you can click on it and then it will work. So that's okay, so that's basically it. And so they can just zoom in, turn their video into a full screen by just clicking on that. They even have these subtitle or closed captions if I embed it on there. Does that make sense? So this is like useless if you, like, let's just say you have a special needs student who's deaf, so you wanted to have that captions added or embedded on. Okay, so and so how do I do that? I just click insert. Okay, I'm gonna insert my test one for you so that you can see, and then I click on insert video. And you're gonna go to your Google Drive. And on the Google Drive, it's automatically already have your Screencastify video right there. You see the one that we just did earlier was the test, and I click on it, I select it. And it's gonna show you the video that I just did. But it's ginormous, so I wanted to like adjust it so to the size that I like. So normally for my students, I just have it really big for them just so that they can just see it right away without having to do the zooming, okay? All right, oh, sorry. Now here's another option that I just found out. I'm happy there, okay. So when you attach your video on a Google Slide, okay, and this apply on the Google Slide only, okay? And it's that you can decide where or when to start the video and when to end it. And I like to click on autoplay for my students because when they click on present, usually I instructed my student to click present, the start presentation, then this video or the audio will be played by itself, okay? Does that make sense? So I really like that option. And to lock the size of your video, the screen, you can just go to size and rotation, and you lock the ratio. Okay, so that's only if you want to. Okay, it's optional. Okay, now I'm gonna pause there and to see if you have any question for me before I move on. I'm almost done. Everyone's good? Yeah? Okay. All right. So I went ahead and I kind of like show you how to do that already, but you know, if you are on, if you're using other format like, you know, Seesaw or I know Class Dojo, other any other one I forgot. But if you use any other platform and you would like for me to show you how you can attach your recording to it, just put it in the chat box and I'm more than happy to kind of show you real fast. Yeah, I will share my whole presentation once I'm done, so that way you all can have it. Okay. So everyone's okay with just the Google Classroom. Okay. So with the link that you copied, so basically you can actually share it anywhere. You can attach it to, I use Blooms to communicate with the parents. So I can just copy and paste and they can watch the video. But I make sure that I export it as MP4 so that way they can view it on a smartphone. And another thing is that if you use like a Parent Square, you can also just insert the link and then you'll be okay. Yeah. All
I
right.
had some trouble with Class Dojo attaching MP4. I don't know why. When I tried putting it on Class Story for Class Dojo, so you have to either attach the link into the message rather than just put it on the Class Story. I don't know why.
Oh, so one reason could be that the MP4 is in a very or a large file, so you might have to export it and then put the ratio into like a smaller. It's gonna be like pixelated a little bit or like blurry, you know. So you have to minimize that file so that way you can just do it on as an MP4. But the link should be okay, you know. If they can just click on the link, that would be very easy, and you don't have to waste a lot of memory too, you know, on your desktop. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so I have, oh, is it because of security reason too? That could be it, because I don't use Class Dojo, but my coworker, he used Class Dojo. Are you, Cindy, are you talking about Class Dojo?
Yeah, I'm sure it's security because the students who do videos, they have to do it through Class Dojo, then get approved. I would assume all the way around, I would not trust anyone, including a teacher nowadays, unfortunately, to put up a video without it being screened first. And I am sure that's what Class Dojo's mentality was with that.
Oh, I see. Well, that's great.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I always have to do that with my students, so yeah.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate of today's society, right?
Right. And that's the reason why I like Google Classroom, because you know, all the student has the student's account, so everything is controlled by IT, and they were able to view it. And my school is lucky enough for all the students to have their own devices, so it's just very blessing that we have that options.
That's why I chose Class Dojo with my kindergarten class.
Yeah.
And the rest of the school is using Google Class for their remote teaching and other things, but I stick to Class Dojo.
And it's cute, you know. Yeah, I really like the monster. I use the growth mindset for them on that too. I teach 3rd grade, so I really like Class Dojo. All right, so if everybody's okay, then I'm going to show you how to attach the audio onto a Google slide or Google Doc. I use Google Slide a lot, like I said, but if you want me to show you, I think it's very similar. So I'm going to show you how to do that really fast. Okay, so I'm going to click on Insert. So earlier I have convert my testing recording to an audio. So I can just click Audio, Insert Audio, and this is what my favorite. I use it all the time. And then here, as you can see, it's already on my drive. And earlier I named it testing, test or test, something like that. Okay, so I record like a whole bunch. So I'm just gonna pick one, okay? Is that okay with you? Because I can't find anything right here. So I'm gonna click on the one that I pre-recorded for my students. So I'm just gonna do that, just so you can see what it's gonna look like. So here you can see there's an icon right there for you. And again, you can just select to have it play automatically when the students open the slide. Okay, so you can click on that. I always do that because they, it's hard sometimes for them to find. And you can also adjust the size of it too. I usually make it like really huge for them to see. And and then it's just gonna play by itself, or they can just click play. And I instructed them if they want to fast forward, they can fast forward like this, and they can replay it anytime they want. Okay, so like audio is one of my favorite because I read out loud to them and I can just show the picture on the slide and they can just hear my voice and not some other teachers. Okay, and so here is an example of my lesson that I use Screencastify to teach my students. So you can just click here. If I can just click it. There you go. Oh no, it's taking me somewhere else. Sorry. My mouse is not functioning right now. It's Thursday. Okay, here we go. So I use Benchmark and I create slides for them. Just so that they can skip that part where they have to log on to Benchmark. So here is an example. And usually if I like to say, if I record something and I want them to watch, I make sure that it noticed. I put watch the video first. And I'm just show you real fast and how I use it. And if you can share out what you think you might use Screencastify, that would be great. Okay. So I record, usually I'm giving them instructions so they can just click play and they watch me go through the whole entire slide first, okay? So that way they know what to expect and what they could do, like step by step on how to add a text box, how to kind of troubleshoot if they make some error. Like a lot of time they accidentally delete something. I make sure I go over that in my video. Okay, so they're so used to that. So on my here is like a reading part, and I can just click on. I told them to click on the audio. I have an audio right here, and they can just listen to my reading. And but then in the video, I always told them to go ahead and click on the start presentation, so that way they can start listening to the reading right away. Okay, and so we have been doing that with my team, just like recording, so that way when we send this out on when we post it on Google Classroom, we know that they're going to be able to do it on their own, at their own pace, at their own time. So that's what I've been doing.
This is great for students who leave off on independent study.
Yes.
The day before, they tell you.
Yes, yeah. So that's what I really think is a great tool for us during this time. And I heard that we might have summer school that going to be in this kind of distant learning way. So it's good to have them. I think it's great. I mean, I'm preparing you guys for college right now. So, I think that's why I really enjoy using Screencastify. And if I have like a quick message, I always just record myself, do your work, okay, you guys? And then just send it right to Google Classroom. So like just, you can connect with them that way as well. All right, so on my slide, I also include some other resources for you to how to save, how to share, just kind of refresh your memory again, and then how to some tips and tricks. Oh, tips and tricks! I forgot to tell you one very important tips. Okay, so with your Screencastify folder, okay, you have to share it out. If you don't share it out to your student, they won't be able to access it. That's so. I always make sure that only within the school district will be able to access my Screencastify. So I need to go into my Screencastify folder and make sure that everyone with the link can view. I forgot to tell you that because when I first started, I had a lot of students emailing me oh, I don't know. So this is what we have found out, that you have to share it with everyone so that they can view the video, okay, or listen to the audio. Okay, all right, I think that's all I have. Now I'm gonna pause for a little bit to see if you have any questions, and if you don't, I would like for you just to let me know if you would like to try. This is our commitment. If you say, yes, I'm going to try teaching with Screencastify, or, maybe, and then not yet, I'm not ready for this yet. So just give me some reaction. That would be really great. Okay.
I'm going to try it, but I'm certainly going to share this with my colleagues. At our Tuesday meeting, we talked about the PDs we've been attending, and I told them about Screencastify. And almost everyone was saying, what's that? What's that?
Right.
Yet they all use Classroom, and they don't use Screencastify. So I think this is something really good they can add to their the pocket of goodies. So
yes, thank you for sharing that. So when I first started with Distant Learning, I did 4 Zooms a day, and it was exhausting. I cry, and I was just oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And I only get to teach them one lesson because I break into small groups because it's so hard with 25 students, and I have to break them into small groups. And so what I did was I taught them one lesson, reading, right? And then I assigned we were supposed to assign them math. We were supposed to assign them some science and some writing too. And so when I put it out there, I get a lot of students I don't know how to do this, and a lot of parents too. And then I was okay, what am I gonna do? So my sister-in-law, who is in LAUSD, she's actually the one who trained me on this. So she said Screencastify. So I'm when I tried it, I was just whoa. And before that, I used Loom. Loom is also recording too, and I did a PD on this before for my school. And Loom is also another extension that's very similar to Screencastify. But like I said, since Screencastify team up with Google, and it's partnership with Google, so everything is that Google related is linked. So I'm using Google, so I love Screencastify because of that. Everything is already set up for me. So I just want to share that with you, and it's been helping because when I send it out, I don't have a lot of questions. The students all they said is watch the video, and they're okay, and they were able to do it on their own. So it's a relief. So I was able to cut down my Zoom time to 3, 3 times a week, and then I only do 1 for Thursday and 1 for Friday for fun stuff. So I'm really happy with that. All right, so I'm glad that I get some thumbs up, and then if this is your sign out, so I'm gonna share that with you. So I'm gonna send this to you so that you can just sign out right now. I don't want to keep you, I'm sorry. Okay, so copy, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay, I have a question here. Okay, okay, all right, bye. Here is the link, and you can just
Kareem,
anytime.
Kareem,
Yes,
can you hear me?
yes, I could hear you.
So I see this. I'm sorry, but I did ask you that where do I find this slide deck? How to use Screencastify?
Oh, I'm gonna share it right now with you.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm gonna in the chat box, I'm gonna share my my link, and then I can if you can make a copy, that would be great.
Sure, thank you.
So I'm gonna share that. Okay, so I just recently learned how to share out without having teacher modify my slide. So I just had to click copy. All right, here we go. So hopefully that will be helpful for you guys. And I want to thank you all for taking an hour of your time on Thursday and be here with me. Thank you. So once you sign out, that's it. I think that's all I have for you. And if you didn't get the link to sign in, just let me know. I can send that right now before you leave.
Karine, I still don't see the link to the slide deck. The last thing I see is when I click on it, it takes me to the attendance form.
Oh, you know what? I think I only share it with
My name is Sarika Arora.
Yes, so okay, I would send it to you right now, okay? Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you see it?
Hi, this is Beatriz Prado. I don't see it either.
Do you see it right now? I just sent it to everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Right. And then if you need, okay, so the first one, the one that I just sent is the sign out. And then the bottom one is my entire presentation.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So there's 2 links. And then the sign in, if you haven't signed in and you need that link, I have it right here for you. There we go. You know, I just want to make sure I copy it right. Okay, I will try my best to sign you out. I will do that, okay? Leticia Rivas.
Also, Karine, I know this question is not related to this, but any of you know if there's any
Say that again, I'm sorry. Hello? Hello?
Search Jason Storage, and he is usually the one sending out all the information on PDs. So if you search Jason, you might find one of the emails that he sent all of us regarding every PD.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost connection. Thank you so much, Lena, for answering. What did she asking? What did she ask? I'm sorry, I didn't get to hear that part.
Oh, she just wanted to know if there are any other PDs available.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know there's a Google Classroom one. And I think there's a few, right, from Jason. Okay, so I just, I'm sorry, not sign out, sign in. The link that I just sent out for everyone is the sign in one. So just in case that, you know, you got in late and you didn't get to click on the link. So does everybody have a chance to sign in and sign out? I'm gonna stay here until everyone, if you have any questions for me, that would be great. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sanchez. So to sign out is to, I have the link that I sent to everyone. One link is for, I'm gonna copy again. One link is for sign out. And then the other link is the one that end with copy is for, okay, so I'm gonna separate them so that way it's easier for you. Okay. Oh, so he. Okay, Miss Laura, I'm gonna send you the link again, okay? So One of the links is to sign out, and the other link is for my whole entire slide. You can make a copy, that would be great. Okay, so there's 2 links attached. Thank you. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna stay here until if you have any question you would like to ask me, I can answer you right away. Bye,
Bye,
Lee.
thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Hi, Corinne, this is Laura. So is the attendance form, does it say sign out or is it just a blank attendance form?
So
Because it just says attendance, it doesn't say sign out.
okay, so
I'm not sure if I have the right one.
okay, I'm gonna copy the link and I'm gonna send it to you one more time. Okay, here we go. That's the sign out one. And then Mr. Burke, if you can tell me what don't you see, I could send that to you. Oh, okay. So, all right. So here is the link to sign out. Okay. Did you get that one? And I'm gonna send you the link to the slide as well. So just let me know if you got the link to sign out. Okay, perfect. And this is the link to my presentation.
Kareen,
Yes.
is there a link to attendance form is different than sign out form?
I think, yeah, there's 2 different ones.
Okay,
It
because
looks, sorry, but it looks the same. It just says attendance. It doesn't say sign out.
Okay,
so can you send me a sign out form also, because the one I filled out, it said only attendance form.
okay, I'm gonna do that right now. Sorry. I really thought I had it. Okay, here we go. All right. So do you see that one?
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't know, I think I've signed a few. It doesn't specifically say sign out. It just says attendance.
Oh,
I keep opening the one, so.
yeah, so that's what Jason sent me, so I'm just
Okay, I think it finally came in. It's the feedback form?
yes, I think that's it.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay. Oh, okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, Laura.
Thank you. I can leave the meeting. I got the feedback form.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.